Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mike and May's Great Adventure. We're in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I don't know what lake this is. But it's pretty nice. We're headed to our first delivery today. About half the stuff's going to come off over here. I would suspect, hopefully they have a dock that goes a little faster. I'm going to suspect we're looking at, with the amount of stuff on there, we're probably looking at a couple hours, maybe 3. It's no big deal. We got about 5.5 hour drive down to just outside New Orleans, then that's a drop. When we get there, drop the trailer in the door, grab the empty, and see where else we're going after that. I'll get to see a lot of Louisiana today because we're going to be cutting basically diagonally from the northwest to the southeast. Just cutting right down through the center of the state. Hoping she gets to see some alligators. And I don't know. Probably needs to warm up a little. Of course, if it's not real warm, we might see them laying on the bank. But it should be fun. So we should have plenty of video for you today, being it's a new state for me. So we'll see you in a little while. Hey guys. So we got to our delivery, and right before we got here we went around the exit ramp, and my coolant light started flashing and the bell was going off, and it was from the exit ramp to here. It was only like a mile, so I brought it on in, got to the delivery, got back in the door, popped the hood, and this goes back to my PM in the shop. I said yesterday in a video about we took it in for preventative maintenance service and APU service, which is a generator. Which everything worked when we went in. We come out, the APU didn't work. And then second shift didn't know what first shift did. They couldn't fix it. So we were told we need to go to a Carrier dealer, which has me a little bothered. But when that bell started dinging for the coolant, we got in here, I popped the hood. They never put the radiator cap back on. That's gone. I looked all through the engine compartment to see if they set it on something and it fell all down and it's not there. So I started checking other things. The oil cap wasn't on. Now that's on a little kind of like a rope so it can't get lost. So I was able to put that back on. The oil's fine, the level's fine, but this all explains why the engine light was on coming down the road, because everything's pressurized in these trucks. And then I'm not sure if I mentioned or not, when we went to back out of the shop after getting our PM, which is basically an inspection to make sure everything's working and legal. When we were backing out of the shop, one mechanic yelled for us to stop because there was my right side tail light was out on the tractor. So they changed that real quick before we backed out. So I don't know, $92 an hour, 7 hours. Then we had to go back in 2 hours till they tried to figure out the APU. So 9 hours at $92 an hour is $844, I think. $844.46. I called shop. Told him I wasn't happy at all. I talked to someone at RTI. I told him if I got to go to Carrier, then I feel like we should be paid by the hour while we're there, because the APU worked when we went to the shop and now it doesn't. So I don't feel like it should be on my dime that I'm going to get it worked on. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. We get out of here and get headed down towards New Orleans. We'll start another video. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Take care.